Bienvenido al campus de Lourdes. Conoce a la gente. Atrapa el espíritu de Lourdes.
Hi everybody, welcome to Descubre Lourdes. This is Rafaela here, and today we are here at Sophia Center to discuss a really important topic. Do you know what xenophobia is? If you don't know, stay tuned because I have a lot of more coming for you. So now we are here at Lourdes University, and let's see what the students Lourdes know about xenophobia. Hi, excuse me, I have one question. Do you know what xenophobia is?
No, what is it?
Okay, so stay tuned because we're gonna explain in our segment. Hey, excuse me, do you know what xenophobia is?
I heard of it, but no, I haven't.
Oh no, it's okay, so we're gonna explain you later. Do you know what xenophobia is?
Yes, I know.
That's amazing. Are you international?
Yes, I am.
So can you explain us a little bit what you know about xenophobia?
It's a little bit complicated, but for me, it's like when you're in another country and the people like don't like you're international.
Yeah, that's it. So thank you for being here with us. So stay tuned because now we are going to Sophia Center. Thank you for continuing with us. We are here at Sophia Center now with Sister Rachel. Welcome to Descubre Lourdes.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I would love to. I am Sister Rachel Nijakowski, a Sylvania Franciscan sister. I am the executive director of Sophia Counseling Center here as a sponsored ministry of the Sisters of St. Francis. We have been active here as a center for the past 29 years and have a number of clinicians on our staff who assist, I always say, from womb to tomb. We see children to the elderly and continue to help people find their healthy way of living and be mentally balanced in mind, body, and spirit.
Today we are here to discuss about xenophobia. And I know this is a topic a lot of people don't know about it and they have like no idea what xenophobia is. So can you explain us what the xenophobia is?
Xenophobia is really, in its broadest sense, a fear of the other. So when we talk about anybody who would be a stranger to us, we are really assuming that we are a part of an in-group and there is an out-group. I think in our culture today, xenophobia overlaps a great deal with forms of prejudice against different kinds of races, homophobia, those kinds of other, whatever the other might be. So it kind of breaks down into two kinds, the cultural xenophobia, and as we probably know it more so in our world today, the xenophobia against immigration.
People sometimes they don't understand the impact because it's kind of hear bad things, like it's hear bad things about you. And I think sometimes people, they say things, they don't have idea how it can hurt people. So I know you understand about like mental health, how it can impact like the internationals like mentally. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
I think in our culture, we definitely have polarities, right? There are just the basic polarities of men and women and Democrat and Republican and any other that we can think of where we're not a part of, that in-group versus the out-group. And I think when we look at this culture, this world of the United States that we're in, and others are coming here to be a part of that United States, my best clinical judgment at this point says there are many people who I believe are xenophobic who believe that they are superior. And in my mind, my clinical mind, when someone is superior, they are really feeling really more inferior and they're acting superior. So those kinds of words are to puff oneself up in one sense more than they are to destroy the other. But if I can make you feel bad about yourself, it makes me feel better about who I am. So I think that is the perception of we have no ability to get out of our skin into someone else's skin and think, to reflect, how is that going to affect someone else's, the way I say that, or the comment I make, or the demeaning comment I make about your culture, or your religion, or how you dress, or the tattoos you wear, whatever that might be. Our international students have made great attempts to come and be a part of this culture, this United States, to bring what they have. How
Right.
Open it would be for us to be willing to take care of focusing on some of those cultures, those characteristics, those traditions, those religious orientations that would help expand us and perhaps give us a new perspective on life, whoever us might be.
Thank you for this explanation. Like, this is just exactly what it is. Because as international, and I feel this, like I feel sometimes it's hard being here, it's hard being in another country. I don't have my family, I don't have my parents here. So sometimes people say something, it hurts because I'm in another country. I'm trying to live like in this different culture, and if I could, I would be like back home with my family, but I'm here to build my futures. So thank you for explaining this, like explaining the whole thing, because I know a lot of people sometimes they can be xenophobic and they don't even know. They don't even know like how they can impact like our day, our life, and even like in social media. Sometimes people go to social media, make like racist comments, like bad comments about people, and I feel like they hide about like they social media to say bad things to people, and they don't think, okay, it is being like helpful or I'm just being haters.
It's clear, as I've worked with a lot of individuals, from younger to older, that social media, you can say a lot of things there without taking the responsibility of the other's reaction. So that, when I'm talking to you face to face and I'm looking at your facial expression and I am vulnerable enough to hear your response, then there's a chance that we might break through some of those boundaries and those barriers. But boy, if I can just control myself through the social media and put on there what puffs me up again and makes me feel superior, I think that is the destructive piece. Social media has a lot of positives that it is helping our culture and our world to embrace, but as we well know, there's surely a lot of destructive characteristics.
It is. We have to think, we have like to take a look closer to this and see like what you're doing to help people, what you're doing like to make the world better.
We can, and we have individuals, we have groups that can help us learn those tools of what I think is active listening. We don't listen really to the other. Most of the time, I think we're having a monologue between two people. I say what I want to say, and then you say what you want to say, but I'm not open to hearing what you're experiencing or what you're sharing that might change my perception. So I think, again, we spend a lot of time communicating, but we're not very good communicators because we don't have that ability to stop and listen and then go back and reflect and say, how does that fit in my life? Kind of that examination of conscience. Am I one of the contributors? Can I do something different? Where do I have to expand myself? Who can I befriend? We make pretty rash judgments about people, how they look, how they dress, how they talk, how they act. And it's our own insecurity almost all of the time.
So thank you for this amazing conversation. I think we had a great time here.
Good.
And thanks for being here
You're
in Descubre
welcome.
Lourdes.
I'm happy to be part of this and to help move us forward in peace and harmony and those qualities that we thrive and want so desperately in life, but don't always know how to get to them.
Yeah, I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So thank you for watching us. I'll be here next week, same day, same time, with more exciting things for you here on Descubre Lourdes Voces Latinas TV show.